What's up, people? How you doing? This is DC, Mr. Kingdom Truth himself. I'm probably gonna put this on both of my channels because it's been a very interesting morning. But so I was training a couple of my clients. I'll mention it here on the channel for a couple of you, but you know, nobody really pays attention to me that much anyway. I was training a couple of my clients, Steve Smith and Gerard, and got invited to the Kids for Beds events where they give kids and families that don't have beds and shelters and beds and dressers and things like that for their house and kitchen dining sets and the like. So Gerard, who is I think he's the president of the Steve Smith Foundation, told me I had signed up. Of course, I don't remember when I signed up or if I signed up. So of course, I said I'd go, and it's no big deal. It's a volunteer thing. So I get there, and I actually meet Donna DC Caldwell, who actually signed up for the event. Not me, Donna DC Caldwell. Well, I meet her, we talk for a little bit, and laugh. And after a while, at the end of the event, I step to the side, and I'm like, okay, so where are you from, though? And she tells me that her dad is from Morganton. A lot of her family is still in Morganton. And I'm like, holy God, that's where my grandfather's from. That's where a lot of my family grew up at. So after talking for about 5 minutes, we figure out that we're related. We are related. And of course, a friend of mine comes up to us and says, Donna is Filipino. She looks like it. She's a beautiful girl. And so a friend of mine comes up and he says, oh, so your dad's black? And we started laughing, of course. But I say all of this to say, number one, this wasn't even something I signed up for. And then I actually get there and meet some great people, do a great service for somebody, giving away beds, and they do a lot of furniture, a lot of cleaning and refurnishing furniture and stuff like that for families in need. And then I meet my cousin. Somewhere down the line, I got to talk to my family and talk to my mom and figure out exactly how we're related. But I've heard a couple names, and I'm pretty sure that I know all of them, or I've heard of most of them. But it's a very interesting thing. Beds for Kids. It's on Tryon Street. They do a lot of work with, like I said, unfortunate families with unfortunate situations that need things. I mean, they were telling us about this one family who, they visited, and the 18-year-old kid looked at them and said, thank you very much. It's the first time I've ever had a bed. The first time you've ever had a bed at 18 years old. Now, that's very unfortunate. That is very unfortunate that you had to wait till 18 to sleep on a real, authentic bed that most people sleep on every day. But still, we are a privileged culture that don't know how good we have it most of the time. Like the conversation we had at the end where he says, we get in our cars, we go back to our homes, we go back to our beds, we go back to our jobs, and it's a privilege to be able to live comfortably here, because a lot of people don't have the things that we have. A lot of people can't do the things that we do, So it's been a very interesting morning, and I actually met some family. A long lost cousin I didn't even know I had. Now that is the most interesting thing today right there. I'm telling you, that's really, really, really interesting, because I'm an energy guy. And what I mean by that is I seek to understand energy, not believe energy, because basically what I'm using right now to speak to you and to drive at the same time is energy and focus. And I am consciously using my energy and focus in the direction that I want to go in, which is toward home and speaking on this video right now. I have a focus, and I focus my energy, and that's the way it's going. That's the way energy is supposed to use. It's supposed to be focused. Like, for instance, we talked about kids this morning. We know kids that have no focus, no purpose, no passion will pretty much run themselves in the ground like the Tasmanian devil, just going around and around in their own soup of shit. That's just what it is. With no direction, no purpose, you're not going anywhere. You know that. You don't. When I get on 485, I'm coming home. I don't get on 77 North to go home. I don't. My home is not that way. Same thing goes in life. It's about energy. The energy you're using, and which direction do you have the energy focused in? And are you focusing mindfully with that energy? Or are you just all over the place from one thing or the next? So it's been a very good morning. I thought I'd say hello. Hope everybody has a great day planned for this Saturday. I'm going to go home and eat with my girls. I'll see everybody later. This is Kingdom Truth out. Peace.